Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you really enjoyed that short video of me playing with an old FSB kit that I put together, inspired by many years of FSB usage. And I'm going to go over now how I set it up. So, in the video, you can see me using an Alton, obviously, as that covers most of my screen. But what you can't see is the Redut armor that I have on, a very classic Russian choice. One of the better choices for a period soon to the Alton, because the Alton really isn't used in counterterrorism anymore. It was used heavily in the 2000s and in the 90s for that part. So it's heavily inspired off the Beslan school siege, which I did do a tribute video to, or at least something that is a tribute to Chechnya and the counterterrorism that was conducted there. So basically what I'm saying is this kit is not really totally just historically accurate, as in some of the clothing. I know the camo is Palma Amoeba versus some of the older Russian camos that you could have gotten, and some of the attachment choices are unlike what you'd see in the period, or at least not the correct choices that I could have made. But the weapons that I used were the VSS, exclusively, only the VSS. And I used that for very specific reasons, because I've seen a lot of footage of the VALs and the VSSs floating around, or better said, photos from the Belsan school siege. So I know that it was in use around the time that I'm theming this kit over. And I used SP6, a round that is probably the most common out of all VAL rounds to be used at that time. So I tried my best to keep it as accurate as possible, taking an older camo, older gear, and keeping it just to what I'd expect to see if you'd see a new old school FSB officer out in the field, hence the name, New Old School. So I'm going to put up on screen everything you need for this kit right now, everything that I used. I still have a bunch of them sitting in my inventory, so I might do some more gameplay reels. I was going to make it into a longer video of just me playing the game, but I figured out that that's just too troublesome. I'd rather just do another short video with an explanation at the end than have to go out and play hundreds of raids, just get one great one. You know, like all the streamers do. I don't know where they find their people. Paid actors, I say. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and this kit was very enjoyable to run. I'd rate it about an 8 out of 10. The Alton and the Class 5 armor and the VAL, just a perfect combination. I mean, really, really worked out well for me. I only died, what, two times? When someone was laying down at the end of the hallway in dorms and I just couldn't see him. And when I got sniped. You didn't see any of those, but... Or maybe you saw the dorms one. Anyways, have a good afternoon. I'm mlzplayer. I hope you enjoy the next video I'm putting out. It's about World War I, okay?